Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed, baby. Honey, you're going to see me in New York on the 24th of August, and I am so excited. Juvia's Place is having the first ever extravaganza summer 2025, and they have invited me. I am so humbled and excited. On top of which, they said, Fumi will give you 30 tickets for Fumi Nation because we know you got your sister and your brethren out here in New York City. Darlings, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, as well as Juvia's Place Instagram. Sam Fine, the makeup artist of all makeup artists, is going to be there. We also have Davido. We also have food. We've got drinks. We've got goodie bags. We've got prizes. It's going to be fabulous, darling. It's going to be so fabulous. So I will see you there. What am I wearing? I am wearing jeans. Yes, my darling. That's all I'm going to say. Why? Because the controversy about the celebrities that are wearing their jeans out here in the streets is quite a lot. Let me start with our beautiful Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney is an American actress, the hottest thing since Pockets on Jeans, coming up out of Hollywood. The 27-year-old who was last seen at the Met Gala, I covered it, and also at Jeff Bezos' wedding, is in euphoria. So all the youngies, they know her. She was at the premiere of her film Americana, and she has just filmed Anyone But You. So girlfriend is hot. And that's exactly what American Eagle was depending on. Let me start there. American Eagle, up until Sydney Sweeney of these past 2 weeks, I had forgotten about American Eagle. American Eagle went to the PR department and said they've forgotten us. Rev up. Give us something. Give us anything. We're prepared to pay. And their stock went up because of Sydney Sweeney and the campaign of which they doctored up. What was it all about? Sydney Sweeney was lying down. She was zipping up her jeans. How parents transfer to offspring many characteristics: personality, hair, and eye color. Mine are blue. And so was giving off none other than eugenics. Eugenics meaning what? Meaning the superior white supremacy. Do I think that American Eagle knew what they were doing, considering that they spelled genetics as in your genetic makeup? Yes, they did. But they did not know it would go to this extent, because even in the white supremacy, blonde and blue eyes is supposed to be top notch. They were not expecting the backlash from our African American black brothers and sisters and Asians and Indians and Italians. Anybody darker than that, pale alabaster pinky complexion with the pink nipples, not brown nipples, pink nipples, and blonde hair with blue eyes, they kind of were not expecting it, but they wanted to make a little shakarumba, and that they did. And so there was, and there is, the backlash of racism. There is the backlash of exclusion. There is the backlash that, you know what, ultimately the blonde and the blue eye is the best. And so I got the question, Fumi, what do I think about this? I'm getting there. Do I think that it was a fabulous PR move from American Eagle? 110%. They're out here to what? To make money. But it's not new news. Because in 1980, that was the same thing they did with Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields says, nothing comes between me and my jeans. Talking about jeans, what am I wearing? I am wearing jeans, and I am living and loving. I don't know the brand. I'm not even going to call the brands right now. But I wore my jeans in homage to this jeans episode. And so that was a controversy. We also had Cindy Crawford during the Super Bowl commercial when she drank her Pepsi and she was in those hot cut off jeans. It is nothing new. We are selling a brand. We're trying to make some coin. Now to your answer. I laugh. We black folk have to laugh. We have to laugh. Or have you forgotten? We age better than them. Yes, we do. I'm 56 years old. Bring my white sisters beside me and let's see how we all look. Blacks, we got the best genetics, baby. Every day. It's just that we have to know our worth, and we have to understand the black dollar, because action speaks louder than words. Don't buy American Eagle. They'll think twice before they come up with something like that. Because guess what? It's follow the money, you follow the truth. That's what it is. But if we're going to come out here and complain, it doesn't mean anything to the American Eagle dollar. So far as they're making money off what they're doing, plus off of us, guess who's winning? Fool me once, that's okay. Fool me twice, it's on me. Support black business. Subscribe to black YouTubers. And let's get our going on. Because why do you call it the Black American Express card? Because we are gold. Because we are black gold. It's us that don't see it. We want to complain that it's racism, that is this. No, we will show them that it's racism by not giving them our black dollar. That's what we'll do. As if that was not enough, we had Piers Morgan. And you know he loves black women. He loves Meghan Markle. We'll never get over that. Here he is out here in these streets talking about Beyonce trying to copy Marilyn Monroe.
Now, I presume, Ernest, you would share my view that this is a disgraceful, culturally appropriating moment where she is hijacking Marilyn Monroe in a disgraceful manner. In fact, borderline racist and possibly akin to the Nazis. Would you agree?
You actually don't know anything about cultural appropriation, Pierce. You're just hijacking words like woke, misusing them with your political bias, and trying to spin it into something that's not. Can
you answer the question?
Appropriation? You're wrong. Period.
Are you offended by Beyonce culturally appropriating Marilyn Monroe? Yes or no?
It's not culturally appropriating Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe did not invent blonde.
Marilyn Monroe has been dead over 50 years. Beyonce that has had this blonde hair for how many decades and has done this stuff. Mind you, Marilyn Monroe was best friends with Dorothy Dandridge. And we would like to know who told Marilyn Monroe to cut her hair. Sharp, sharp, under the jaw. Child, please. We got Megyn Kelly out here talking about, oh, you know, we are so sick and tired of always being attacked. We have to enjoy our blondness and our blue eyes. I mean, we're just sick of it. But yet she was out here. She was out here saying that Beyonce was fake, that everything was engineered, this, that, and the third. Darlings, you know what I do? My response is not a response. I'm just responding to you. Why I don't respond to certain people out here in these social media, YouTube streets. Wasn't she at Fox? Was she not fired? Hello. Did we not have Piers Morgan again, who came out here talking all kinds of things about Meghan? He's so obsessed with Meghan and Harry, her jams and butters. I'm almost certain that in Piers's kitchen that he actually has Meghan's jams and jellies. I'm absolutely certain. What I am confused about is why his wife is still there, supporting him, sleeping with him. I mean, why are you still there when you can clearly see he loves us black women? We are fabulous, baby. I want my black American sisters to always remember this. Baby girl, you are fire. That's why they go for the lips. You see our gorgeous lips. You see our gorgeous hips. Look at our skin. Look at our hair. I can't understand why we even pay attention to this. All we have to say is duly noted. And then we get to work. And I'm saying it here and now. I have never seen a more beautiful woman than a black woman. Not because I'm black, but because it's true. There are some black women out here that I have to look back and I'll be like, whoosh, wow, 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 wow. Fabulous. Fabulous. Our Caucasian sisters will say the same thing. We are beautiful beyond measure. Nah. We've always been got it. The thing is that we have to stand 10 toes deep and say, you know what, we own the space. How do we do it? We come out with our own brands. We come out with our own genes. And we support one another. That's the only way. Because check the Jews. The Jews don't talk too much. They show you how they feel with their coin. You saw how they retracted everything from Kanye. Kanye went from billionaire to millionaire from morning to afternoon. They don't talk too much. Let us operate that way. That's what I want us to do. because everything else don't have time. It's the same thing with Beyonce, because Beyonce is out here in her Levi's. She's selling her Levi's. I live and love it. Homegirl just came off a tour where she has suffered from intense knee injury. She had an operation. She healed from it. She said, you know what, I'll still do it. That was why she was sitting down a lot of the time. And look at how she came up and out. The highest grossing tour ever, country. That's how you do it. You don't respond to nitwits, to buffoons that go up and down Buffoon Avenue. Check Miss Sweeney at 56. How old is she now? She's 27. She's got 30 years to go. Let's see whether she can continue to do the jeans campaign. This is the same thing in modeling. That's why you have Naomi Campbell still on the runway. Homegirl is 55. That's why we have Iman. I think she just turned 70. She's still working. Beverly Johnson still working. Darling Black, don't crack, baby. You've been on this. So they can say anything. We just have to respond with dollars. As they are responding with dollars, we respond with dollars. And once they see that the black dollar is not investing in them, and we're coming out here to really show them what kind of genetics we really got out here in these streets, trust me, the tables will turn. That's it. That's just it. You are the ultimate. Black America, I lived there for 20 years. You showed me something that I had never seen on any continent, any country ever. And that includes Africa. You are baddest to the bone. You are what? You are baddest to the bone. Show them. That's what you got to do. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later, baby. All of my love. See you in New York. Yes, I do. Look, back up. Have you noticed that I refuse to give any of this away? It's always sold out. Always what? It's always sold out. So, guys, what do I think about our slippery lime shampoo? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. And for the benefit of other shampoo products, I covered them. I had to do this test because I needed to prove a point, and I don't want to bring up any other product or brand, but these are other shampoos that I've had. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to take them out one by one. Let me put my slippery slime here. I'm going to bring it out one by one, and I'm going to pour it out for you to see. Yeah, look at the consistency. Look at the consistency. Okay, that is one. Look at the consistency of this one. Okay. Look at the consistency of this. Oh God. Look at the consistency of this. Look at the consistency of slippery slime shampoo by Healthy Hair Studio, created by a trichologist called ENITAN. It's a beast. It won't even. Just look. If you are asking me, Fumi, a slippery lime shampoo, Healthy Hair Studio, created by trichologist ENITAN, is it FDV approved? It is absolutely FDV approved. It is absolutely FDV approved. Go right ahead and use my discount code Fumi and get you.
value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible, even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
I feel like I can pitch. There's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness, and yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yes, it's really been a unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing up.